Hey again, it's Devin. For any of you who've been tracking the rich lore of the demo run series over the course of this Steam Next Fest, you may have noticed that this wheel has a number of new games on it that were not on here yesterday. Yesterday we were down to the final 4 games. So it was looking like we were seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. It was looking like there was a slim possibility that before the next fest was over, we might actually play all of the games on the wheel. But here we are, and that's looking somewhat less likely. The first thing I want to do here is I'm going to shuffle up this wheel, just move things around. Now let's give it a spin. Oh, just ticked over to Tales from the Dancing Moon. I am sensing that this is not running at native resolution. Things are looking a little bit fuzzy. What is retro pixelate amount? Oh, okay. I bet this only applies if retro mode is on, and it's anyone's guess which of these positions is on. I'm assuming that is on, but I'm not sure. Let's just start a new game. Best I recall, this is a CRPG with a sort of unique setting. I would love to be able to just randomize this, but I think I'll just go with what they've given me here. You sense yourself coming to. You take a slow but deep breath, noticing the clean air enter your lungs. You can feel water dripping against your face. It's training. You're facing upwards on the ground, your back gently pressing on the soft grass as you breathe. I think that's meant to be breathe in and out. Your limbs are outstretched, and the back of your hands tingle from the grass vibrating against them in the wind. You slowly close your fists, gently rubbing your fingers together as you take in the senses. Suddenly you hear a distant noise of a horse and cart trundling along in the mud. The text is just a little bit small, given the way that I play PC games. Whoa, you hear, as it slows and pulls along beside you. What have we got here? Let's take you back to the end, shall we? You feel a pair of sturdy hands reach beneath you and lifts you into the air. They gently position you in the back of the cart. "Yeah," you hear the voice yell, followed by the crack of the reins. The cart starts moving along. Where are you? How did you get here? And why can't you remember what happened before? So far, I would say this text could probably use an editing pass. Also, I don't know if you're actually going to see this in the recording, but some of my downloads are completing as I play this, just because I didn't want to wait for them all to complete beforehand. My objective is talk to the innkeeper. That might be the best thing to do in order to get your bearings. Fergus. Oh, okay. So I can directly control the character with WASD, or I can click to move. Wonder if I can... Huh. There's a chest in here I can't interact with. Oh, I can, I guess, sit on the bench. But it looks like most things here, almost everything... this book is interactable. the Dancing Moon guest book. Oh, okay, it actually is. Huh. What is this? In 2008, is this... I remember the setting was different, but is it actually set in modern times? The empty rooms with chests would suggest not. Doesn't feel very modern. But the dates in the book would suggest that they are. Is this maybe some Kickstarter that has been in development since 2008 and you could pay extra to get your message in the guest book? That sounds like a thing that a Kickstarter project would do. You're awake. What happened to me and where am I? Slow down there, it's all okay. You're in the sleepy seaside town of Illusaur. Well, it used to be sleepy. Things got a bit hectic with the recent Shadow Beast invasion. Most of the citizens escaped, but some have remained to help rebuild the town. I found you whilst I was on an errand to Worm's Tail Island, just off the coast toward the southwest. I was hoping you would tell me why you were found down there. I don't know. That is a dilemma, isn't it? Truth to be told, you didn't look very healthy when I found you. I'm sure the rain didn't help much either. You were shivering from head to toe. Do you remember anything at all? Nope. Fergus strokes his beard. Tell you what, the inn hasn't seen much excitement. Things were a bit dull even before the Shadow Beast invasion. How about you stay for a while and see if your memory returns? I'll let you use the room you woke up in during your stay. In the meantime, why don't you introduce yourself around the village? There's plenty of people here who could use a helping hand. Who do you suggest I meet first? I have a list of villagers who decided to remain, but you could start with Nicholas, our resident chef here at the Dancing Moon. He's easy to find in the kitchen behind me, but also he is usually a bit short-tempered. I'd get him out of the way first. Okay. Good to know. Thanks. Oh, before you go, I found this item near your body when I found you. I thought it was a large rock sticking out of your hip for a moment. It gave me such a fright. I have no idea what it is, but it looked like it belonged to you. I kept it here for safekeeping. Oh, thank you. Take the item. A smartphone. Okay, so we're not in medieval times. Fergus found this item on you when he saved you from Worm's Tail Island. Is this some sort of isekai thing where I'm a modern person who's been transported to this world that is not modern? He gave it back to you after you woke up at the Dancing Moon Inn. There is no signal, but there is still some battery left. It may be useful for taking photographs of your time here. Okay, and that's an update on my quest. Oh, that's him. He went in there. Okay, this is our chef. Try not to stay too long. I have a lot of work to do. Let's introduce ourselves. Fergus mentioned a stranger in our midst. I'm Nicholas. I am the chef here at the Dancing Moon. I can always do with a helping hand around here in the kitchen. All of my staff fled during the invasion, so if you want, I might have some things for you to do. I'm not much of a chef, but I'll try my best. We all start somewhere, and I need all the help I can get. If you'd like to try out a bit of cooking soon, just talk to me again. Will do. And I can click and move the mouse around to change the destination. A la Diablo. I'm sure it's not the first game that did that, but it's the sort of one I think of most. Fergus asked me to introduce myself. Huh. Oh, hello. Is this Dion? Dion, I guess. Are you okay? You seem distracted. Sorry, it's just I haven't been myself lately. Have you spoken to Laika? She's my sister. She usually does the talking. Oh, suit yourself. I'll see you later. And I assume this is her? Have you seen Sky down at the docks? She's been looking very moody these days. That's a weird first thing to say to a stranger. I'll introduce myself. Hi, Devin. I'm Laika. You looked pretty rough when we saw Fergus hauling you upstairs at the inn. How are you feeling today? I'm having a hard time remembering anything. Is there anything you can tell me about this place? There's not a lot to say, to be honest. Illisor used to be... Illisor, I guess. Illisor used to be such a thriving town, and I could have told you lots of things, but just haven't been the same since. Oh, but things just haven't been the same since. Laika's voice trembles, and she hesitates. I'm guessing it's about the Shadow Beast attack? Yes, sorry. It's still horrible to think about. My brother, Dion, was one of the first to see them coming. He's been pretty anxious ever since, so I need to keep my eye on him. And what about you? How are you feeling? Oh, thank you for asking. Fergus and the chef are so busy keeping the inn in order that I haven't had a chance to talk to anyone about it. Likewise for the others in the town hall. It's tough, but I'll get through it. I just hope people decide to come back so things can start returning to normal here. How many people managed to flee? Hundreds. Illisor really is an empty shell since that day. The Shadow Beast fell from the sky on that day. I had only heard stories of what they were capable of. A group of guardsmen rallied the villagers up and escorted them east toward the Deweyland Meadows. Who knows where they are now? If you ever decide to head out in that direction, keep an eye out, will you? I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for the information. Wait, before you go, it's strange. The first time I heard of your arrival, I couldn't help but think of the teenagers. Teenagers? Won't someone think of the teenagers? A few months ago, a group of teenagers arrived in the town. They were lost, confused, and wore clothes that I had never seen before. Okay, so sounds like typical teenagers to me. A 40-year-old man, 41-year-old man. I kept hearing them talk about finding a way home, but none of them ever traveled very far. I kept seeing them here in Illisor. I can't help but think your situation is quite similar. Where are these teenagers now? Perhaps they can tell me what I'm doing here. I wish I had an answer to that, Devin, but the truth is they've gone missing. Their names were James, Desmond, Roz, and Andrew. If there's anyone who would know more, it's Fergus. He let them stay at the Dancing Moon during their visit here. I hope they're okay. Okay, I'll ask Fergus about them. No tasks on the board. So it looks like E is interact, so I can just walk around with WASD and interact with E. It's a little bit tedious to get through doors, maybe. Quinn, welcome to Ilsor General Supplies. How may I help you? I'll introduce myself. I'm Quinn. I look after the general store here in town. If you need any basic things or farming supplies, you can buy them from me at the shop, as long as you visit during opening hours. That's an odd thing to say. What are the opening hours? Between 9 in the morning and 6 in the evening, or any time I'm standing at the counter. Okay. If I'm not at the store, then I'll usually be upstairs or going for a walk by the river. Alright, the implication here is that there is a schedule that the NPCs abide by. As you leave Quinn, she looks around at her stock with a look of concern. You get a sense that something is on her mind, but she is hesitant to tell you just yet. So I guess I need to earn Quinn's trust so I can figure out what her deal is. The door is locked. So there's kind of surprisingly little to interact with here. Galeria looks visibly nervous as she turns her attention to you. Can I help you? I'll introduce myself. Hello, Devin. You wouldn't happen to come from the east, would you? I'm not really sure where I came from, to be honest. How can you not know where you're from? I don't know. Apparently Fergus found me on the island south of here. Oh, you're the person Fergus brought in last night. It makes sense now. Boy, you looked rough, and you arrived here at the most unfortunate time. You're telling me I felt pretty rough, too. Anyway, what do you do here? I'm the mayor's secretary, or at least I was the secretary. She's gone missing. I only joined a few months ago, so I'm still quite new to the job. I definitely didn't expect to be sorting out this mess, though. I feel like I've started to take on all the tasks she used to do. When did you last see her? It was a few days before the invasion. She told me she had some particularly confidential errands to run for some neighboring towns. I didn't question it at the time. Since she's been gone, I've had to take up all her tasks. Her eyes widened, surprised by your helpful offer. Oh, what did I offer? I think I used a dialogue option that I didn't read. Okay. She recedes at first out of politeness, but her desperation gets the better of her. Truthfully, Devin, I'm completely swamped with these tasks, and I'm starting to think I need some help with it. Talk to me again if you have the time. I'll make sure to make it worth your while. Oh, and if you come across any clue of the mayor's whereabouts, let me know. Okay, talk to you soon. Lucas. Things have been a bit of a struggle since the Shadow Beast invasion. What can I do for you? I'll introduce myself. Hi, Devin. I'm Lucas. I'm a handyman. I'm new here myself, to be honest. That makes two strangers in this town. I'm from a small village east of here called Ferriswood. I used to visit Illusaur before the invasion. The market here had a whole range of supplies for trading. Oh, I'm hitting these dialogue options as if they're just continue, but they're actually dialogue options. I need to be reading them. Well, last week I visited again, expecting to explore the market as usual. I could see there was something wrong as soon as I arrived. Fergus was frantic, trying his best to keep everyone safe at the end and putting out any fires. I was eager to help in any way, so he offered me a job doing any odd jobs to help rebuild this place. It's lucky the town hall is still standing, else I wouldn't have a place to work. The trouble is, most of the villagers fled, and there's only a few of us left to make any significant progress. Is there anything I can do? He scratches his head as he looks at you. There might be something. Tell you what, finish up with your errands with Fergus and talk to me later. In the meantime, I will think of something you can help with. Let's see what's upstairs. Okay, this is, I guess, where Quinn said she will be if the store is closed. I think I've talked to everyone in here. My cat is joining me. We'll see how he feels about this game too. So far he seems somewhat confused. And if strange things happen, it may be because he has sat on a portion of the keyboard. I'm just going to use that as my sort of my default excuse from now on. Anytime I'm playing poorly, sorry, my cat is sitting on the keyboard. That's a legit excuse, right? I need to talk to Meryl, Galea, Sky, Val, Oswin, and Astrin. I don't know how well this is going to do on video. This is... I think I may actually call it here. This is alright. I'm kind of intrigued to see what happens next. Also, it's maybe a little bit hokey, so I'm not sure about this. But it's definitely not bad. It's intriguing. I'm curious who I am and all that stuff, despite the amnesia trope. Let's move on to the next game for now. Alright, I expected that one might not be the best one for a quick play on a video like this. CRPGs don't really lend themselves to that sort of thing very well, but maybe the next game will. News Tower. Alright, I believe in this one we are managing a newspaper. And that could be fun. Any settings we should know about? This is not my resolutions. Maybe we should change that. That's probably good enough. It's been years, but I can still smell the air. It was thick with aspirations as your father and I started on our journey across the vast ocean. New York was the place to be at the turn of the century, and so that's where our dream took us. My sincere condolences for the loss of your father. I think it's time that I share the stories and photographs that formed our past. I collected stamps for a very short time, and that one reminds me of one from my collection. Arrival on Ellis Island. We came with a purpose, a shared dream to one day establish our own newspaper. You know, you aren't merely part of a family, you're rooted in a lineage of publishers. Ink runs through our veins. We were born to tell, and more importantly, sell our stories. With our pockets light as a feather, we had to start from the bottom. We built a ramshackle newsstand and sold others' papers. But, paper by paper, we started to build our own story. We called our newspaper... what do we want to call it? I'm going to call it Fit to Print, as a reference to the phrase, all the news that's fit to print. A decade later, we were hitting scoop after scoop. Our ink-stained pen became a lethal weapon, taking down corrupt politicians left and right. If you were somebody back then, you were somebody because of us. Yet, life wrote some unforeseen chapters. Your father had to head back home, and I was left to lead our dream on my own. Nowadays, my stories don't seem to hit the same way. With the economic crash and debts mounting, the persistent deadline finally caught up to me. With no successor in sight, I turned to you. It's a pressing matter. It is time to pass the torch. Our legacy cannot fall prey to these foreclosure wolves. It's a sacred trust to be kept within the family. I bought you a ticket to come to New York. A taxi will await you at the terminal and take you to our Brooklyn office. While my journey now leads elsewhere, my retired secretary Eleanor will be there to guide you. She will have you up and printing in no time, but brace yourself, for this city never sleeps. Best wishes, your uncle. Thank you, officer. We'll stay in touch. Have a good day, ma'am. Oh, hello there. You must be our new publisher. You seem taken aback, my dear. Perhaps your uncle didn't disclose the full story. I apologize for this mess. Allow me to shed light on the situation. Our newspaper has been struggling tremendously with dwindling readerships and mounting debts, an unfavorable combination. Last night, one of our debt collectors paid us an unwelcome visit. It appears that your uncle has unsavory connections. To be frank, the recent financial crisis has pushed us to the brink of foreclosure. Your uncle saw no way out and sought external financing options. Unfortunately, his plans didn't unfold as anticipated, but his intentions were noble. Rumor has it that, you are his final hope, and it all revolves around the man depicted in the painting right above us. No, not that man, the one who was once our esteemed boss, your late father. The great publisher Antoine Van End. May his soul rest in peace. But no time to linger. We need a newspaper to be printed this Sunday. We've got to make every letter count and prevent this looming foreclosure. At your service, publisher. Let's meet our remaining staff. Will I need to walk around and introduce myself to each of them? Let me introduce you to our only remaining employees. Blazanov and Dennis, say hi. Hi. How are you doing? Blazanov is operating our telegraphing station. It's our line of communication to the world outside. That's right. As a matter of fact, I'm getting some hot news in right now. Give me a minute. Sure, Blazanov. In the meantime, I've got something to show you. This is where you come in. See the blue arrow? This shows your advancement in the week. Our goal is to get a newspaper out every Sunday. So no time to waste. I'll give you some tips along the way. Pay attention to those blue boxes. Good luck. Have a look around. Move the camera using WASD, or we can hold the right mouse button. Zoom in and out using X and Z. Okay. So maybe mouse is actually the right way. Send out your first reporter. Okay. This lamp here represents Mr. Blazanov's telegraphing desk. When the light's on, that means a line of communication is open, allowing you to send reporters over to report on the events. This is where Mr. Blazanov's found our news source. Click on it to dive in and begin reporting. Stock crash. This is what we call the news board. The core of each news item lies in its story files. Every news item has at least one. Here we're dealing with an economy story as indicated by this requirement. Only reporters with an economy skill can be assigned here. Okay. That's what it means by requirement. This reporter has the skill we need. Drag this card to the story file. So Dennis Brown. Total panic going around. As you can see, he started working on the item straight away. The story file will take 12 hours to report on. An economy tag was gained from this report. It's all about the story tags, as you'll see later. Wall Street stock crash, angry crowds form in front of banks. When the story file is completed, a report containing an economy tag is brought to your tower. It then has to be processed into a final article that can be placed in your newspaper. Let's head back to your tower. Just click somewhere outside of the news board. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. I feel like some things that should require clicks are happening without clicks. Those mobsters really did a number on our equipment. This used to be where our typesetter worked, an essential part in the newspaper production process. Reporters would come back and deliver their reports here. Over there is where the typesetter reports were assembled, getting them ready to print. Unfortunately, both of them were destroyed, and the good people working them got so scared they left. Anyway, I'm getting emotional. Let's clean this mess up and start over. Dispose of the broken typesetting desk and the broken assembly table. Done. Now we need to rebuild. Build a typesetting desk. I'll drag it. We'll just put it where it was. And now assign someone to the desk. Brad Coleman or John Higgins? I wonder... $25. $25 at what interval? Now we need to build an assembly table. Put that there. Assign someone to it. Oh, okay, so the other one can do that. Time to convert this report into a typeset slug. I'm a total rookie though, so excuse me if this takes a minute. Production chain. Waiting for item to be assembled. Monitor news items in production. Click here. Here you can see the tags that you will collect when printing this item. This shows the progress of your item's production. Every stop represents a production desk in your tower. Once the bar is completely full, you can place the item in your newspaper. Clicking on this icon will direct you to the location the item is currently at. Okay. And I was gonna say, I assume there's a way to speed this up. Taking too long. Fast forward. Oh, okay, it's click and hold. It's finished. Congrats, you've produced your first article. The final step is placing it in the printer. There she is. Bertha is what we used to call her. How she served us for many editions. Why are we talking about her in the past tense? Getting sentimental again. All that's left now is deciding on our layout for this week. And maybe squeeze in some more news? I've got to run now, but I left you some blue notes again. See you next week. Oh, almost forgot. They left you a little present in the printer. Who's they? The mob? Design your newspaper. Place your first article. Understanding your audience. This item is finished. Let's drag it to the newspaper. New publisher. Okay, so that's the surprise they left me, I guess. Drag this. And they want me to put it here. Excellent choice. For every bronze tag that is placed in your newspaper, you gain sales. Some tags are more valuable than others, but they are also harder to find and require more effort. This shows how many newspapers are expected to be sold by people on the streets. This is influenced by the tags that you place in your newspaper. Another way to increase sales is to have subscribers, but we don't have any yet. Oh, sorry, we don't have any yet, but we'll get to that later. Here you can see an estimation of how much money you will make when this newspaper is issued. Different layouts can give different results, so experiment. Fast forward or wait until Sunday. Start rolling the presses. There's still more time to report on more news. I think that's what I want to do. Report on more news. It would probably be better than publishing a paper with a giant empty space in it. Found dead on steps. Get out there, Dennis, and pound the pavement. He should have taken the elevator. Okay. Sunday morning, time to roll the presses. Okay, so we don't have time yet at the moment to get another story in. Let's start the presses. That big empty space can just be... It can be like the notes section in the old NES manuals. People can read the articles and then they can make their own notes about what about it is significant to them, I guess. All right. We made $600. I need to see what is $600 in 1929 would be equivalent to $10,763 today. Okay, so it's not nothing, but also doesn't seem like a lot for a business to make in a day, especially employing this many people. Oh, okay, they came back and destroyed the printer. We need to expand anyway, let's go. Now we need to get rid of the old printer, build a new one. Oh, we're gonna get rid of some more stuff. Filing cabinet. What's this? A plant. Oh no, they destroyed the plant too? A sweeping station, a trash can. Okay. Mobsters really made a mess. We need somebody to clean this up for us. Sweeping station. I guess we can just drop that right there. And we need to hire someone to sweep. Okay, we'll get that person to do it. Add a new floor. $1,000. And we can now place stairs. Looks like something is in the way. Make room first. So we need Why does it want me... I'm supposed to get rid of the entrance to place the stairs? That seems like an odd choice. Stairs. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's a little weird. Lots of printing related stuff that I can build. This one? Printer input. Printer output. A belt. Okay, we're connecting the two. And a page module in the middle. Okay, much better than our old printer. Soon we'll be able to add more pages to this incredible machine. And don't be afraid to rearrange the printer later. It can even go through ceilings and walls. Let's expand our workforce. Telegraphing station. Should that go... Wait, I thought we have a telegraphing station, don't we? We're building another one? Let's put it over here. Hire Tom Graham. Reporter desk. We need a reporter, Ronald Porter. Okay. Got a globe. What is this? No light. That's no good. Drag me onto the desk. Yeah, we can do that, but nobody can see anything. Oh, I wonder what that says. Higher skill levels will translate into faster production time. Oh, okay, I could have moved that around to see what that said, but did not realize that at the time. How do we put lights in this building? Oh, here we go. Power and light. We can put a lamp. Give these two a lamp. There we go. Maybe they could... Okay, a trash can. Sure, we'll give them a trash can. We'll put one down here too. $50 seems like a lot for a trash can, even now. What's this? The globe. We can start reporting on stuff. Cargo ship burned and sank. We can get Dennis to go check that out. What are these? A whole newspaper to fill this week. Let's send some reporters out. Design your newspaper. Place your finished article. Do we have finished articles for this week? This has been playing this whole time, and we've just been cruising through the week with building printers and desks and stuff with no regard for actually producing any news. How do we do walls? It seems like there's probably a way to make a wall somewhere. But I'm definitely... Oh, here we go. A wall. Oh, well, they probably need a door too. A wall with door. There we go. Now, is there any chance that I can get a story out. Go more in depth on our story. We can go more in depth on this news. Yeah, let's do that. We better go more in depth because this is going to be the only story, I'm afraid. What about this? Can we... No, we don't... I thought we had 2 reporters. Don't we have 2? What happened to this other... Oh no, don't want to do that. What happened to this other reporter we hired? Who's that? Michael Hughes? He's the sweeping person? Is this one of the reporters? Dennis Brown is one of the reporters. Is he doing a different story? Did he do this first part of the story, maybe? And Ronald Porter is doing the second? I'm not sure. We'll just let it run and see what happens. Still no one. It seems odd because we're only seeing one reporter here, and it's showing that he's busy, which makes sense. But what about the other one? Shouldn't he be showing there also? What is that? Oh, okay, so someone is maybe still working on that story. Okay, we do actually have 2 stories. Printer input module. I've completely forgotten how to print the actual paper. Does it automatically set me up to do that on Sunday? Also, does everyone here work 7 days a week? On the eve of the election. Okay, Ronald Porter's free now, so he can go check this out. I don't think that'll get done before this week's paper. Place your finished article. Now tell me again how we do that. Place your finished article. Order paper. Yeah, I've completely forgotten how to do that. Hiring, printing. This is where we do it. All these are in progress, so there's nothing to be placed, or can this be placed? Yeah, that can be placed, okay. And will one of these get there? Completes Sunday. Completes Monday, so I don't think either of those will make this paper. How deep can you go into Sunday before you start printing? Guess we can speed things up. Oh, right. We have to hold that. That's something that'll be hard to get used to. Time to roll the presses. So can we wait for this? 14:10. That seems pretty late. I guess we just start. $1,500 sold. $300 in revenue, half. what we had yesterday. Lots of expenses. Welcome to the New York City map. Oh. This is a place where we can unlock new stuff to build in the future. But we'll need to complete the districts that lead to it first. I don't know what that means. Proceed without all goals? What does that mean? We can expand our business to these neighboring areas. We can expand our business here. Okay. Select a district. Good choice. You can play one district every week. Okay. Okay. I didn't really quite get that. Here's an overview of what we need to print to win over the district. Okay, so we gotta print crime and sports. What's this? This view shows how comfortable areas in your tower are. This one's hot and noisy. Green represents a comfortable environment. Red represents an uncomfortable environment. Some machines cause a lot of discomfort, like the printer. Nobody likes to work next to such an oily industrial machine. We can build walls to limit the negative areas or add another floor. Okay, I did build a wall. Wall with door. I did that. Oh, I guess I can put one here too. Yeah. Acoustic panel and a small fan. And an air vent. So lots of things to help me mitigate these problems. Counters noise, counters heat. How does a clock do any of those things? This one's heat and noise. So a clock should help. Oh. Yeah, let's go with that. Plant. Put it right there on the desk. An air vent. No, we've got noise. That's the thing we're most dealing with. So I guess this red apple painting. Why is the... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure why... Why the noise, or why the graph is still orange here and green here. Oh, we've got an acoustic panel we could place. Yeah, that's gonna help big time with the noise problem. Let's put that in there. Okay. Now let's see what we're dealing with here as far as stories. We can use these buttons to prioritize our research. And then we're trying to get crime and sports published. What do we have going on? We've got neither of those. This article was finished a week ago and therefore became old news. That's... I don't know if that's a problem, if that means we don't want to publish it. Let's put that on there. Matching tags on the same page gives us extra sales. We did that. Let's prioritize... Oh, we've got both of the things we need here. I just need to put a reporter on this one. Oh, counter discomfort with objects. I did that. I did that, I think. Did I not put enough objects? I guess I could put an air vent. Could put an air vent here. Doesn't really do much. That's our district. Hiring. Why is it pointing out this hiring panel? Oh, we could get Edward White, a sports reporter. Would he need a desk? I guess he would need a reporting desk, maybe? Employee needs a water cooler. They need a water cooler. Does it matter where that is? Put it right there. Where can we put... Okay, reporting desk. Here. What's this guy's? Yeah, there we go. He's gonna be at that desk. He'll be our sports reporter. And now I need to get him a story going. Oh, we don't have... Let's prioritize sports. Oh wait, is this saying we already have a sports story going? I forgot that that's the case if it is. Yeah, it absolutely is. So we actually need a crime story. And Dennis can take on that for us. Will he have time to get it done? I'm not sure. Both of these stories are old. I'm not sure why. Do we have more pages? I guess at the moment we just have one page. Is there a way to get more pages? I think there is. Dangerously low supply, so we don't have much paper. A resupply desk and a storage cabinet. How do we get another page in the paper? Oh, what does that button do? Does that just close this? Sufficient paper. Next page does nothing. Maybe if I fill this spot. Why can that not go there? Why can't it go in this space? Oh, it can, okay. I still can't next page, so how do I actually... This item isn't finished yet. Yeah, that makes sense, but once it is, 1.5 days, so maybe that will be done in time. Let's speed things up a little bit. Wow. I'm not sure what all that was. Also, holding right doesn't seem to be working to speed this up. Maybe that's because of my keyboard. Okay, we can get reports started for next time around, for next week. Mayor election votes counted. Let's start taking a look at that. And I'm back to how do we add pages? How do we add a page? It's not just by clicking next page. No, that's not what I meant to do. We can use these, yeah, I know that. And I guess we don't need to prioritize sports since we already have one. Order paper, order coal. What does a newspaper need coal for? Somebody needs to use the bathroom. Yes, where is that? Employee needs toilet. Can we just drop it out here somewhere? All right, perfect. I think maybe this little room was intended to be the bathroom, but we didn't do that. We did a different thing. So now we have this. Is there something that can help with the smell? A mirror and a sink? How do those help? Let's put the mirror way up here on the wall. Oh. I've sort of caused myself a problem here, haven't I? Can I move the water cooler? Maybe like that is a better bathroom layout. It's noisy in the bathroom, I guess. So do I put an acoustic panel in the bathroom? Also, it's hot in the bathroom. So I guess we could put a fan in there. And now we've just got the smell to deal with. Maybe an air vent. There is nowhere to put an air vent. What if we move the acoustic panel over a little bit? Now we can put an air vent. Okay, alright, it's gonna have to do, I think. Now, back to, how do I get an extra page above the fold? Content that's placed above the fold doubles in value. I would like to be able to get this extra story in the paper. Now, let me see what the rest of these are. Get the supplies rolling. Those crates need to be transported. Build a supply desk to facilitate. Assign somebody to transport resources. Okay, we can do that. I'm gonna need a new floor though, because, oh, that's expensive. And probably by the time I do that, I won't have time to, or I won't have the money to do any of the other things I need to do. Can I just put this stuff somewhere? That looks big. Yeah, that's huge. This room looks empty. Why can I not put it in there? A Hawaii poster. Why does it not go in there? Does this need to come out too? Ah, it does. There we go. Now we've got a storage cabinet and build a supply desk. Utility? Yeah, a resupply desk. This is not going to go anywhere. I don't have any space for this. Yeah, I don't have any space for that. I expanded the reporters too quickly. I should have just done what the tutorial told me to do. Counter discomfort with objects. I'm doing loads of that. Order food. Okay, we've ordered some food. I really just want to know how to do another page in the paper so we can, I don't know, get Williamsburg? Is that what we do with these? Time to roll the presses. Maybe now it will become clear how to add a page. It is not at all clear how to add a page. Sufficient paper. Ads, printing, area map, hiring, building. Printer page module. Oh. So do I have to have multiple page modules in order to have multiple pages? Let's move this. That's not going to give me enough room, is it? It's not going to give me enough room to add another page module. That's the belt. Where's the actual page module? No. Surely it would be in printing, right? Info, cell, durability. Yeah, it's not there. Upgrade suggestions. Oh. So these are the upgrades? These unlock the upgrades? Is that what I'm understanding here? I think that might be it. Okay. Well, now I need to figure out, do I want to go ahead? I guess I really need to just go ahead so that we can tick both of these boxes for Williamsburg. And let's give that a shot. Record sales. +1 influence gain. 3,500 sold. That's $700 in revenue. Hidden agenda. That sounds sinister. We completed this quest. Even more expenses. Employee development. This guy worked hard last week and earned enough experience to level up. Brad Coleman, the typesetter. Nice work, Brad. This shows the skill that this employee has leveled up in. This, combined with desk accessories, can vastly improve the work speed. The more somebody works, the more experienced they become. Take care, though, as experienced employees may become a bit more needy. Is that needy in terms of salary? Okay. We got a mafia hideout. A requirement for the next issue. If you can satisfy all requirements, these are the rewards that will be paid out. Print no politics this week. Okay. This is a cool game. I'm into this. Can play one of these per week. Yeah, so we can pick, I guess the Mafia is the one we picked. Yeah, this is good stuff. This is good. Lots of interesting decisions to be made. And it's kind of got some different elements going on. There's like a building element of your headquarters, and then there's upgrades by unlocking these new areas, and then there's the actual content. Pick another district to conquer. Conquer is one way to put it. East New York. Let's do that. Can we? Yeah, we don't have to do any politics to get New York. We can do crime and alarming. Crime and economy. There's some breaking news coming in. Unemployment rises. Okay. I think you're ready to proceed on your own now. This will be the last you hear from me in person for a while. As usual, I've left some small tips for you on the way. But don't hesitate to explore on your own. There are many ways to run a successful news empire. Oh, and by the way, let's expand our newspaper with an extra page, shall we? Yes! You may have to move some stuff around, but I promise you it's worth it. Good luck. Another printer page module. So I was right about that the printer page module is what gives you the pages. Why can't I... Am I doing something that's causing that to reset? I don't know. No politics this week. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to move the sweeper. Okay, now it's not resetting. I don't know what that was. Yeah, even now it doesn't fit, and I've put a bathroom right here, so I'm probably... Oh, we can squeeze the bathroom right up against the stairs there. Move all this stuff over. We can really just pack this in. Although I guess... Yeah. Put that there. That should give us room, I think. Oh. Whoa. Try to move it too far? Why will it not move there? Because there's an air vent. Okay, there we go. And now... Another page module. Still not enough room. Can we move it one more? We can move it one more. Does that... Oh, that makes it work. Okay. Page 1 and page 2. That's probably a good place to stop this. This is a lot of fun. This is good stuff. I would like to play more of this. Let's check out another game. Let's see which game is up next. Cryptmaster.
Many ages ago, a great evil rose to threaten the fledgling kingdoms of men, until it was forced back down into the darkness by a group of legendary heroes. Now, centuries later, these mighty heroes sleep beneath the earth, entombed and forgotten, in the realm of the Cryptmaster.
Keyboard recommended. What are our options here? Oh, okay, so not keyboard and mouse, but just keyboard. Lots of options. Okay, I think we're good now. Begin real-time and begin turn-based. Let's go with real-time since that's the recommended mode.
Can you hear me? What? Good. I'm calling to you from beyond the veil that separates the living and the dead. You're on the dead side. Now, how are you feeling? Oh, good. That's nice. Is there anything I can do to make you even more comfortable?
I'm into this.
Actually, I withdraw the question. I don't care. Now, move towards the light. Welcome to my crypt. Or should I say, your crypt? Why don't you take a look around? Why don't you try reading out the names on those pillars?
Okay, we have Joro,
Joro the warrior, that's you.
Sin,
Deadly sin, thief and assassin.
Maz,
Maz the
Maz,
melodious, renowned bard.
and Nyx.
Nyx, the sea witch, there you are. And now you have your names again. Let's move along. Now these chests contain objects I've long since forgotten. I expect you have too. But maybe, if we can remember what they were called, it will help to restore your memories of life. Now, Joro, I think this is something you used in your days as a warrior. Tell me what I should do to it to find out what it is.
Okay, so try some commands.
It's like a big metal shell, slightly larger than a human head.
Okay, so can I just guess what it is? Shield?
Oh, no, it's the wrong shape for that. It would protect you in a fight, though.
Oh boy. Okay.
What should we do now?
It's the wrong shape. A metal shell. It would protect you in a fight. Armor?
Oh, what did you say? Armor? Nah, I think I have it. Might the word we are looking for be a toupee?
Remember?
I think I've worn one of these many years ago. You put it on your head. What shall I do now? A helmet. Yes, Joro, this is your old helmet. Now let's move along through that door.
Okay. This is wild. Try and guess the 4 skills of your characters by entering a word. Collect letters from additional chests to reveal more hints. So can I just type hit? There we go. So hit is good.
Things, didn't you, Joro?
Tell? Maybe?
T?
Oh.
What does that mean? Do what? Tell?
It's not tell. Sell?
Sell? No, we're not going to drop everything and do that.
What else could Maz's skill be? Sell? No, I just guessed sell. Surely it's not bell.
Bell? Have you got one? Do you want one? What is it?
Yell? Okay.
Oh, I rather thought you'd sound better than that, Maz. I suppose you haven't used your vocal cords in a while.
And now if I hit their numbers, I can see anything I've guessed.
Oh, look, it's a thing. What will we do with it? It's sort of rectangular, something you can hold in your hands. What are we going to do with it? A book? Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Nice. Okay, what could Joro do? Starts with B-O-O. Boot? Yeah? And Sin is doing something that's 3 letters that ends in a B. Probably not that. No. Not that either. Bib? Nope. Huh. Okay, what does Maz have here? 2 O's. I don't think I'm ready to guess these yet. Let's just keep going. Does it unlock? No. It only unlocks characters in the current word. I assume either that or we should believe that there are no O's in any of these other words. Well, I mean, we're not seeing partial words on anything. Not even the one that's being displayed on the screen.
Oh, look, a toad man. Let's see if you remember how to fight.
Well, I don't, but I can type hit. That's for sure. Why can I not do that? He's dead.
O, Z? I
Oh,
don't understand what
okay.
you mean.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I also didn't quite understand how that battle went. Or why it went the way it went. I felt like I wasn't able to do the skills with Joro sometimes, but I
Ahead is
wasn't
the
sure
Eye
why.
Stone, an ancient sentinel designed to imprison the restless dead. To pass beneath his perilous gaze, you may need to retrieve my soul stone. Oh, this is a big one. What shall I do now? It's a large, flat piece of metal in a sort of oval shape.
Well, that's probably the
What
shield,
will we
right?
do with it? Yes, a lovely big shield, just like yours, Joro.
That's Soothe. Oh, Rob?
Rob?
No.
No, we're not going to drop everything and do that.
The thief doesn't sob, does he? No. No, not shield. No, no, no. Lob? Nope. Um, can the thief dab? Nope. All right.
Dab? You want me to dab?
What I want to know is, was that a response written just for dab? Or did that just happen to work well in like a more formulaic response?
I think that's Agda over there to the right. Don't tell her I'm here. We don't get along.
I don't know why that's not working. Tor has dropped T. Oh, Nyx is dead. That's probably bad. Left, right. Enter is loot. I guess that's what I did to get the T. Can we get Nyx back?
Oh, look. That's the same symbol as the one on the altar. Maybe we have to deal with Agda.
I don't know who this Agda is you were talking about. You said they were to the right. Here's a chest.
What's this flimsy thing? It's a thin sheet of paper, covered on one side with little drawings and snippets of writing. What shall I do with it?
I don't know what that would be that has 3 characters.
Feels like paper.
Okay.
What should we do with it? I'm sure I've looked at one of these before, but not for some time. They were useful when traveling, I think. Yes, a map.
Why are their names going away? Is that their health? I bet it is. Their health. Oh, okay. Is this...
Welcome, friends, to the altar of purity. Leave your troubles behind and step for a moment into the bliss of my ardent but entirely platonic embrace. Soothe yourselves in the... oh, wait. This isn't right. You're not even alive, are you? I don't mean to be rude, but this altar is dedicated to Shalia, the goddess of life, which means it's for the living only.
So if none of us are alive, what is Nyx then? Is Nyx extra dead?
She's right that a healing altar like this won't ordinarily work for you. But perhaps if you were to desecrate it somehow.
Can we yell at it?
This is not helping at all.
We can hit it.
Yes, these healing gods hate violence. Fight, fight, fight.
In the name of all that is pure,
Ah, Nyx is back.
I'll rip your
Okay, I guess that's kind of all we can do. Shield blocks any B letters. I have no idea what I should do here. And really, there's not much I can do. I can hit. That thing has a lot of health. And I can't apparently get out of this battle at this point, so I'm just in it. I'm gonna have to spell it right. And even then it doesn't do it. That I don't understand. Wow. Jorah's in decent shape, but yeah, this is bad. Can we? Oh no, we can't stab. That was rough. Ab, AB. Yab, tab. It's not actually dab. Okay.
Dab. You want me to dab?
Nab? Jab. Okay.
It's coming back to you, Sin, isn't it? All those knives in the dark.
Okay. Now I need another healing altar. There doesn't seem to be one here.
The Soul Stone, the source of my dark power. Isn't it lovely? Or would you like to touch it? Good, because you're going to. You see, if we're going to the surface, which we are, I'll need you to carry this for me, because I don't have a physical body. You didn't think I wanted you for your brains, did you? Now, will you pick it up? Splendid. Now we are bound together for all eternity. Nor until you die again, whichever comes first.
I've got some bad news for you. I have 2 characters remaining with 1 health each. Ingredients? Does this game have crafting? I guess now we go back the way we came, maybe? Or do I need to...
I'll tell you when we need to take something.
Okay. I guess we're done here. I had it in my inventory, so I think I did what I was supposed to do.
Soul Stone needs souls to feed it. Outside of my crypt, we'll need to keep it charged with the vitality of living creatures to sustain ourselves. Why don't you look on the walls and see if you can scrape up any bugs to start us off?
Bugs? I'm looking on the walls for bugs. Oh, there's a bug. A butt fly? Okay. Lump wing. Wait, what did that say? Once this must have been a place of some importance. Don't see bugs there. Oh, there's an enemy. I don't need to get into that. He says as he walks directly over to it.
Well, what do we have here? What are we going to do with it? It's small and shiny.
Is it a
What should we do with it?
ring?
Ring? It's not that.
Hmm.
What should we do with it? I'm sure I used to like these. I think most people did. What shall I do with it? A coin. Yes, now I remember these little lovelies.
I don't remember any rooms being this elaborate. Did this change? Or did I just not pay attention to it?
Travelers, no dead may pass. Are you dead? You could be lying to me. If you are really alive, then tell me, what was the last piece of fruit you ate? A nice crisp apple, eh? But I have one more question. If you are truly a living person, this should be an easy one. Tell me, how would you describe the sun? Yes, in fact, it's very bright indeed. That's why you shouldn't look directly at it without protective eyewear. You are indeed one of the living. You may pass.
Sure enough, that proves it. Oh, okay. I guess that's the demo. I'm glad that he didn't ask me to identify bicycles or buses or anything like that. Let's try one more. Maybe we'll hit on a quick one. If not, I might just make it quick. Realm of Ink. That one's been hanging around on the wheel for a while. Let's see what sort of settings we have. Okay. That looks fine. We can't adjust the overall quality. Let's just try it the way it is. If I recall, this one looked a little bit like Hades.
狐妖烧毁了你生活的村子，追上去，杀了他。
哼，莫秋，我们走。
Okay. I wonder if the gamepad would be a better way to play this one. I'm not doing... Oh. You have to use the special attack against those, I guess? Let me fire up the controller and see if that works. Yeah, that seems much better. Oh, so I'm dashing through that.
快去杀了那只狐妖！
Killing a fox demon. Tiger ink? Metal? With the power of tiger ink, your aim sharpens and critical chance ascends. Pick that up. Oh, okay, that's like an active skill I can execute with my left trigger. Oh, it wants me to look at the info. Equip up to 2 ink gems. Once you have 2 ink gems, your ink pet evolves into a unique form based on the combination of the 5 phases of the ink gems. Claw Fury. Summon a tiger claw to attack the front, dealing 35 damage. For each enemy you hit, critical chance plus 2%. Can accumulate up to 10 stacks and last 3 seconds. Additional damage. Additional effect casted by active operations such as light attack, heavy attack, ink skill, and dash. Huh. Oh. Okay, we've got more ink skills. I've got Quake or Stone Ink. Let's get Quake. If I pick this one... Oh, okay, I'm picking it up either with the left bumper or the right bumper, and it's going to replace one of the existing ones. Might as well pick it up, I guess. Okay. Oh, and that changes... That evolves the pet, just like it said in the tutorial earlier. Open the manual. Right trigger to click to shift to ink pet manual. I think it means right bumper. Yeah, right bumper does it. And those are the things that this pet does. Can learn more unique and powerful passive and active skills with related enhanced ink gems when evolved. Okay. Yeah.
竟然还想偷袭，哼，多亏
There
有
we
你
go.
了，莫九。
Hold right bumper to decompose. To gain ink stones. Oh, the one that's on the ground. Okay. So hold the right bumper. Kind of wish it wasn't the same button you used to pick it up, because it seems like it could be easy to just let it go a little too early and then end up picking it up. Not that it's the end of the world, I guess. You can just pick the other one up again, but it's still... It seems like it could get tedious. Do it now.
我好像经历过这一幕很
What are we
多次。
doing?
此即命运，是已被写好的因果，循环往复，生生不息。
我的命运由我决定，你算什么东西？
Pathetic.
那个声音究竟是什么？
What's that noise? Feels like I've been affected by it for too long. Momo,
走
Momo.
吧，
Let's
先
go.
找
We
到一
need to
条
find
出
a
路。
way out. Okay, choose a route. Gems Abyss for ink gems and a small amount of silver coin. So yeah, this kind of has the structure of a
荒
Hades.
墟是流放罪人之地，若执意被你天道，你的下场就是葬身此地。
你到底是什么东西？
Needle ink. Metal. Pierce foes, causing severe bleeding. That sounds good. Let's go with that. And then we can decompose this one. I wonder if there are potentially goodies to be found in these barrels. Oh, there are. Oh, okay, so it's a single exit, but two different possibilities for what it could be. A silver chest for silver coins, or an elixir hub for different elixirs. I don't know. I assume silver coins will be spent at a shop somewhere. I don't know what elixir is, so maybe I should figure out what that is.
顺应天道，回到你原本被写好的故事里，又或是无休止的战斗，直至葬身此地。你可是想通了？
我为什么要听你？你到底是什么东西？
Windy elixir. Permanently increase additional damage by 15%. Permanently increase damage modifier by 8% with the Chaos Force elixir. Or the Venom Worm elixir to permanently increase damage over time damage by 15%. Let's go Chaos Force. Just noticed the two gems under my character that represent my dodges. Gems Abyss for ink gems and a small amount of silver coins, or the perks stand. Let's go that. Let's go to the perk stand.
哦，即天道。在这个世界里，每个人的命运 都是早被写好的故事。顺应天道，无需反抗。
什么写好的故事？什么天道？
冥顽不灵。
Croc drum. Critical chance plus 5%, critical damage plus 10%. Blessing stamp. When you have shield, damage modifier plus 15, critical chance plus 10. When picking up this perk, immediately gain a shield equal to 10% max HP with unlimited duration. Temporary HP. When attacked, your shield will be deducted first to resist damage. That sounds good. I'm guessing shield regenerates. Rhino Cup. Damage is multiplied by 130% to full health enemies. Let's go with the Blessing Stamp. Oh, yeah. What is that? The green S that I just got. Can I dodge over these? Yes. Let's take another perk, I guess. Movement speed plus 15%. Crystal Pine, which gives me plus 10% max HP. Every 10 health points grant 1% damage modifier. Okay. Yeah, let's go with that one, I guess. My reasoning for this mostly, since I don't really know what's good here, is that this one has the purple scroll, and these have the gray scrolls, and I think that must mean this one's better somehow. A silver chest for a substantial amount of silver coins or an elixir hub. Let's go with the chest this time. What is this? What was that? Healing? Oh. Yeah, that seems to be healing. Here we go. Grab some silver. I have 666 silver. Impressive. I notice you have some ink gems there. You know about these? Absolutely. They're from ancient, powerful creatures and can be real game changers in battles. But your ink gems are still at a low level. Let me help you enhance them. That sounds great. Metal. Is that the level? Metal and earth? No, that's like the element. Let's go with this one. I'm liking this one a little bit better, I think. go from rare to epic. Yeah, let's do that. Can she upgrade the other one? Yeah, she can. So let's go ahead and upgrade them both, I guess. I don't really love this one, though. So maybe I'll eventually switch it out. Farm to tables. Okay. Dongpo pork. I don't need to restore health. That's kind of what all these do. This one doesn't. Increase damage modifier. This lasts 2 rooms. I don't think I want to spend money on that. What are these? These are weapons? No. Perks. These are perks. Skeletal whip. Gain 10 shield for 2 seconds when you slay an enemy with your heavy attack. This one's probably the best one because it's purple. Again, using the logic before, transferring the logic from the scrolls. Silver coin drop plus 15% for every 150 silver coins spent. Gain 1% damage modifier up to 100%. I don't know if that's really anything. This sounds good. The thunder bottle. That sounds pretty good. I could actually buy 2 of these. Let's get the thunder bottle. And critical chance plus 5. No, I can't do that, sorry. My math is bad. Oh. Oh, we got minions now. Here we go. Oh, we've got a new second health bar. Got him. It's not clear what these are. Are they mutually exclusive, or do I get them all? A soul's bottle restores half my HP. Looks like I get them all. Ivy ink. The power of Ivy ink. You can torment foes, greatly amplifying dot damage. Do I have anything that does dot damage? Direct damage has a 5% chance to inflict 1 stack of poison. Light attack and heavy attack have a 70% chance to inflict 1 stack of agony. I think that could be cool. Can I see the ones I have now? They're both epic. That's because I upgraded them. I still don't like the needle ink one though, so let's just get rid of it. Oh, and can I decompose it to get a bunch of stuff? Some stuff at least. Okay, we get a perk. There's a blue one. That one's probably better. A lock charm. Dash attack plus 10% damage. Upon the conclusion of a dash, gain 5 shield for 1 second. Toxic arrow. Duration of poison is plus 1 second. All direct damage has a 5% chance of inflicting 1 stack of poison. I think I should take that one because I already have something that's inflicting poison. And we get some coins. Let's go to the perk stand. One thing I'm noticing about this is it's giving me loads of opportunities to get the ink things. Sort of like Hades does with the boons. But the difference is, as far as I can tell, I can only have 2 of the ink things. I've already forgotten what they're called. But it's still giving me a bunch of opportunities to get them. Maybe there's something I'm missing, like maybe there's a way to combine them in some way. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of these decisions about what should I do next are not as difficult as they are in Hades, because once I've got the 2 ink things, whatever they're called again, I don't need to worry about getting more. And especially once I've upgraded one, then it seems especially like a problem to then go back and grab a new one, which is probably not at the same level. Dreadful Bell, dot damage plus 20%, duration of curses plus 20%. The Skeletal Whip I've seen. The Smith Gloves. Let's go with the Dreadful Bell, because I'm kind of trying to lean into that poison. And here again, ink gems. I'm given a choice between an ink gem or a perk, and I'm gonna go with the perks because I've already got my 2 ink gems, and I don't know if there's a good reason to be continually swapping those out. I don't have a good reason myself to want to do that. Lamp of 7 stars. Max HP plus 10. And a shield with unlimited duration. And I wonder if that stacks with the shield I already have. Scorching Mask. Burning damage plus 15%. I don't think I have anything that does burning damage. This increases critical chance. Let's go with the max HP. And the shield. That'll give us some more survivability. I wonder what the orange segment of my health bar represents. Now let's go for an elixir.
仅此而已。
Renewal elixir, permanent increase max HP by 10%. Windy elixir, additional damage by 15%. And critical. These are these always the same? And it feels like elixirs are really just perks, kinda. I'm sure there's some difference. Maybe the difference is that they're always the same. But they just seem like permanent upgrades. Let's go for the silver chest. I seem to be doing a pretty good job keeping damage off myself. More perks, I guess. No, I didn't take damage. Oh, it's because of the shield, and that's what the orange portion of the bar is. Yeah, that explains why I'm not taking any damage. Flying boot for movement speed. A plume hat for light attack speed. Every 5 times your light attack deals damage, a powerful attack will be casted to the nearest one enemy, dealing 48 additional damage. That sounds great. And higher critical chance for every dot or curse on the enemy. I want to go for this plume hat, because that sounds pretty cool. Okay. I've only got one that can be upgraded. We'll do that. Food. Don't need to restore any HP. Okay, and now I can take some perks. Why is this one so much more expensive now? Are the prices going up because I'm going deeper? For every phase your ink gems have? I don't know what a phase is. Silver coin drop plus 15% for every 150. You get 1% damage modifier. Blood Bomb, critical chance plus 5%. 20% chance to inflict 1 stack of bleeding. Damage modifier plus 5%. I don't know. Let's grab this one and this one. Oh, this looks like maybe a boss room. It is.
吾乃大司马上柱国五军都督府
Stop.
中军
I
都督
am
大将军
Yuan
宇文渊
Yuan,
是也。来者何
Grand
人？
Marshal,
敢擅
Commander
闯
in
本
Chief
帅
of
洞
the
府？
Central Army and General of the 5 Army Command. Who dares trespass in my command post?
我只是想找到一条出路。
Easy, I'm just trying to find the
别挡路。
exit.
年纪不大，
Young and bold,
口气
huh?
倒
This
是
isn't
狂
the
妄。
place for
你
casual
当这里是
exits.
酒馆，想走就走。让我瞧瞧你有什么能耐。
Let's see what you've got. Just remember not to die too soon. I think I was outside that circle, but maybe I was right on the edge of it. Oh. Now I am taking damage to my health. Now, the question is, does this enemy have 1 health bar or 2? And I'm thinking since the mini-boss had 2, surely the actual boss has at least 2. Yeah, and here's number 2.
我绝不会让义父失望。
I'm not going to be able to probably take too many of those and finish this fight. Yeah, but I'm going to take a lot of them apparently. Oh wow, that's a rough one. I'm probably not going to make it through. Yeah, there we go. Ink dries up. Shadow Twin Blades, Azure Aura Blade, now available. Talent, Steel, activated. Unlock talents and enhance with Foxblood ink. I'm still alive? Momo? How are you feeling? A fox? It's a fox and a lady. It's me who used the Foxblood ink to heal you while you were unconscious. Without it, you'd likely be long gone by now. Foxblood ink? Yep, that's it. It grants you immortality. Seems like fate brought you here. So this is the Fox Inn. And who are you? Yes, that's right. I'm Yingning, the innkeeper. You must be exhausted after your journey. Rest up. It won't track you down here. It? Oh, I see you're just waking up from your story, huh? It's the Realm's Master. If you've heard a voice directing you, that's it. I won't be manipulated by it anymore. If you desire true freedom from it, you'll need to navigate the story relics. True liberation awaits there. But you should know nobody has ever reached the end of the story relics. It's considered extremely perilous. Perhaps you should reconsider and have a second thought. How do I get to the story relics? To enter the story relics, you can pass through that scroll, but a quick tour of the inn wouldn't hurt. You might find something you need. Legend has it that our Spirit Fox clan's deity established a protective barrier for this inn, using blood as an offering, protecting this inn from it. This monument stands to honor our foxes. Stands in honor of our fox's deity. Oh, and they say that by offering foxblood ink to this monument, you might receive the deity's blessings. Yeah, this is Hades, but different. It's kind of neat. It's not as good as Hades, but I'm up for more Hades likes. Let's call it there. I think that's it for this session. Let's see what's left on the wheel. We've got Kingsgrave, Voxlands, Pompous and Selene. I think that's the longest running one on this wheel. Disomancer, Corridon, Hellsgate, and Rotwood. Most of these are new. Voxlands I added last time around. Everything else except for Pompous and Selene was added this time. And Pompous and Selene has been there since the beginning. We may never get to it. I'm not sure if I will come back to this, but I might. I might come back and do some more. Maybe we'll try to clear out the whole wheel. Who knows? Probably not, but we'll see. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.